My name is Stewart Ross. I am the writer, the bloke, who had the job, very difficult job it was too, of selecting the stories for the Evans World Book Day short story publications that I hope by now you have received. In case you wonder where I am, I'm working in my hut in the garden, which is where I do my writing. Unfortunately, it's dark now, so you can't see the dog, Chess, who usually looks in through the window behind me. I'd like to say two things. Firstly, and most obviously, congratulations. The stories I read, well, it was absolutely impossible trying to choose just a small number for publication. They were all so very good. I'm not just saying that, I really mean it. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed by having to choose between such tremendous talent. And I'm absolutely certain that everybody whose stories have been published in the little Evans books will, if they want, be able to go on and make a living as a writer one day, whether it's writing poems or film scripts or novels or whatever. The standard was tremendously high. What I like, there are two things I'd like to pick out about your writing. One was the way that you took the opening sentence that you were given and you made it your own. For example, if it was a light-hearted opening sentence, a number of you turned it round and made it something rather sinister. And sometimes if you were given an opening sentence that was meant to be rather serious, or perhaps even a bit creepy, you twisted it round and made the story light-hearted. I thought that was very clever, and I really appreciated it. It shows great imagination and command of language. The other thing is the command of language. You did not allow yourselves to write in the sort of formulas that you're expected to do for exams and tests, loading up the adjectives unnecessarily, loading in the metaphors just for the sake of it, masses of adverbs and so on and so on. You wrote from the heart. And what was absolutely clear was that everybody who wrote well read a lot, because we all know that reading is the best possible education. The other thing I'd like to say to conclude is that these collections were not necessarily the best stories. They were, of course, collections, representative collections. I chose different titles. Stories by people of different ages, from different parts of the world, and so on. So what we've got is a representative selection, a cross-section of the talent of the future, of which all of you can be mightily proud. Well done. And thank you for letting me judge them. Bye.